Hello everyone, my name is Vivek and welcome to Corners. Today in this corner we'll be talking about a book that I got my hands on and I really liked it. This has a series of short stories and this is, the book is known as Rumi, Tales to Live By and is written by Kamla K. Kapoor. So Rumi had, given us a lot of stories and a lot of anecdotes which come useful in our day-to-day life. So this session is a read through of one of the stories from this book, so that if you do not want to read it right away, you can listen to this and just enjoy. So we'll begin with the story. The story is called You Never Know. Ahmed was sleeping peacefully in an orchard when he was suddenly and rudely awakened to find a stranger beating him to a pulp. What? Why are you? Ahmed asked. But more blows answered his queries. The stranger did not reply, though his eyes bulged with rage. Stunned, barely awake, and wondering if he was having a nightmare, Ahmed tried to ward off the blows with his hands. But the onslaught was relentless. Oh God, Ahmed cried. What sin have I committed? I am a good man. I haven't harmed anyone. Why then are you punishing me? Ahmed managed to run away from the crazy stranger as fast as he could and rested, panting and frothing, under an apple tree. But the tall stranger caught up. He grabbed him and began to beat him again for no reason at all. Who are you and what have I done to you? Ahmed began. But the stranger was obviously deranged. At the point of his sword, he forced Ahmed to eat the rotten apples that had fallen on the ground. But why? Eat, eat, faster, more, cried the stranger, stuffing the apple into Ahmed's mouth. Ahmed had many questions to ask the stranger, but his mouth was full of apples. Nonplussed and almost driven insane with the situation, Ahmed replayed in his head all the other tragedies that had befallen him in his life. He came to the conclusion that life was inherently absurd and full of meaningless suffering. I curse you, Ahmed screamed inwardly at the stranger. His stomach was so full that he couldn't breathe, and just when he thought he was going to pass out, the stranger took out a whip and began to beat him with it. Run, screamed the stranger. Run, faster, faster. Gorged with the apples, exhausted, sleepy, his feet and face covered with bleeding sores and wounds, Ahmed ran with the stranger in hot pursuit. All night the stranger chased and tortured him. At dawn they came to a stream, and his pursuer made Ahmed go down on his knees and drink the water like an animal. Drink, he yelled. More, drink more. Ahmed drank till he could drink no more, then sat up on the bank and threw up everything he had eaten and drunk. This is the end, he thought to himself. We suffer like this all our lives and then we die. He looked up at the tall stranger and said, I will die easily if you just tell me why. Without any words, the stranger pointed his sword at Ahmed's vomit. There, amidst the rotten apples, lay a long black snake, writhing and hissing, his tongue darting in and out of his mouth. I was riding by when I saw the snake slither into your open, snoring mouth, the stranger explained. But why didn't you just tell me the reason? I would have obeyed you meekly, done everything you asked me to, and borne your blows knowing that my suffering had a purpose. Because, replied the stranger, sheathing his sword and putting away his mace and whip, he replied, had I told you there was a black snake in you, you would have died of fright. This was the lesser suffering. Ahmed fell at the feet of the stranger and said, Oh, blessed is the hour you saw me, blessed is the suffering you inflicted to awaken me. So this is how life is. When you think that this is the ultimate suffering or life is only giving you sufferings, but it is nothing as compared to what could have come to you. So we should never doubt what is coming in our lives, and we should always have gratitude. We should be thankful. So this is what this story is about. It's a very beautiful small story, and I recommend you everyone to read this in your free time and We'll see you again. Thank you.